There we go. We get the power strike right there at Ballack. Nicely done. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have three new Icon Moment cards to review today. I already reviewed one of them like a week ago, the Rui Costa Icon Moments card. So if you guys haven't checked that out, you can go see where it's at like a week ago. I'm probably going to leave it in the description down below as well as the comments section. But for today's video, we are going to be checking out the new Icon Moments Michael Ballack. So we're taking a look at a card that is 6'2" with high medium work rates, right-footed, with a 4-star skill move and 4-star weak foot capability. In-game player traits, he has the power free kick trait as well as the power header trait. In games, he's got 82 acceleration with 83 sprint speed. Base card stats for shooting is unbelievable at 91, 91, 95, 94 with 88 composure. Base card stats for passing on the card is very good. You don't necessarily need to improve that for a card like this. Dribbling on the card does have 75 agility with 71 bounds, which is a little bit strange for a card like this because of the high medium work rates, right? Obviously, his original position in this game is the cam position, but with a card like this, I mostly see him being used in the CDM position next to somebody else. So if you're using like a 3-5-2 or a 4-4-2 CDM formation, it's definitely ideal to use him maybe in that left center defensive position, maybe on stay back while attacking while his work rates kind of pushes him forward sometimes, right? Like that's the most ideal way I see this card being used. I'm going to be trying him out in two different positions, center mid and CDM, so we can kind of test them out both attacking and defensive wise, right? Base card stats are passing, like I said, is already very good. Defending on the card for base card stats is pretty good as well because with the Shadow Chemistry style, we will be boosting his defensive stuff a lot. However, he does have 81 defensive awareness, which is a little bit strange to work with the high medium work rates because obviously with a card like this, you're not going to really want to use him in the attacking areas, although his original position is the cam area, right? It's kind of like the base Laurent Blanc, right? Base Laurent Blanc is a cam, but you obviously use him as a CDM, and he's absolutely incredible there, right? And then last but not least, for physical stats on the card, he's got 91 for stamina, 87 for strength, at 86 aggression. So all of this to work with the high and average body type will definitely be very interesting. Now, I do think that the agility and balance is going to affect the card, especially since he's a high and average. So for me, like I said, guys, he's one of those cards that you have to solely use as a CDM. You may be able to use him as a lone center defensive mid nowadays. It's just the defensive positioning that could be off from time to time. But unless you're really good at like aggressive defending, then it shouldn't really present to be like a huge problem, right? But for Michael Ballack, we'll be using him in a 4-1-2-2. The only instruction I'm going to have for this team is going to be cut, pass lane, stay back while attacking cover center for the CDM. But for the tactics, we're going to have press after possession, possession loss, long ball. We want to use this because we want to test them out defensively with the press after possession loss when players are like out of position like crazy. And then long balls because we want to force the attacking AI out of the card and we want to see how he plays with the high medium work rate. So let's get into a game, see how he plays. Hopefully he is a beast. Oh, try to get that little dribble off right there. Oh, man, I worked that finesse shot angle with him, but we don't score. No. Oh, he has the reach to be able to get those balls. Quote that, inceptionxx 2021. First time strike from there. Oh, what a save by Pope. Obviously, he's an absolute glitch in this game, so... His chase after is not bad, guys. It is very clear that you have to use this card more defensively, for sure. Like, you have to use him as a CDM because of the body type and dribbling, right? Now, normally, if you want to use a card like this in the center mid position, you do have to have a little bit higher agility and balance, but I feel like in that CDM position, he can play it well for sure. But I am noticing that with the high medium work rates, he does actually push forward into the attacking positions often, right? So you can see that his dribbling is a little bit rough to work with for the attacking spaces. Oh, man, I even worked the ball roll angle there just to go for the far post, but didn't come off. Maybe I could have gone for the near post there, actually. Nice little switch there at Ballack. We'll try to get him involved in the play here again. It's these spaces here, once you start to kind of like open up the middle, where they start to commit forward a little bit right there, see? Starts to play more to his high-medium work rates. See, a situation like that, he also makes that run into that empty space. We could potentially score it, right? We'll take that little tackle right there. Yeah, he definitely belongs in that CDM position for sure. I'm gonna put him there afterwards. We'll just score a quick little goal right here. You know, quick re. Oh, tackle right there. Oh, we don't get the ball there afterwards. It was like an emphasis tackle, right? So... Oh, on his weak foot. In those situations, I really do have to do the half croqueta to kind of like get a better shooting angle there. So that it can kind of come off with power, right? There you go. Got the shot cancel off there. Defender blocks it. We get the penalty from the dribbles. Nice. Oh, wow. His penalties are accurate too, actually. Look at that. Top corner. He probably has some really good penalty stats because it literally doesn't move, so... Oh! Try to get the finesse shot angle right there. It didn't really come off, but gave it a go, Yeah, see, like, you know, height, power, body type. That's what you want in those CDM positions, you know? See, even in that situation right there, I kind of like overcommitted with Ballack, and he kind of just goes back into the defensive play quickly, right? So... Ooh, we got him on his weak foot right there. Nice. We kind of put him back into like the midfield position right there to kind of score that opportunity. Worked out nicely. Yeah, I wanted to see what he's like with the skill moves in those attacking areas. Not ideal, not ideal. Yeah, so I try to test out that like really quick dribbling in those areas right there for the attacking space. Like I said, the left stick dribbling with him is not going to be the craziest obvious, right? Oh, we missed that one too. No shot. With shooting stats like this, it's perfectly fine to have, right? But obviously, like, not when you're in the center mid position. Like, you want to be able to score those types of opportunities. But that's why I'm telling you guys that he's, you know, mostly a CDM for sure. Oh, he went for a right-footed finesse there. What was that? I mean, good positioning by him, but still, you know? Oh, Pope again with the save. Oh, I actually got him on the Meg right there. No. There we go. We get the power strike right there at Ballack. Nicely done. Again, you do have to work with the dribbling, like, once he gets into those attacking areas. But like I keep saying, guys, cards like this in the CDM position are definitely very nice to have. I think I might actually use a 3-5-2 for the next game and try him out in that left center defensive position. I just wanted to see what he was like attacking-wise. Oh, man, I tried to work that heel to heel, and then he just pulled a nice little Emil Heskey shot. His marking is actually quite nice in that middle area, but you can see that he's a little bit more aggressive, right? So he pushes up a tiny bit, so that's why having a good balance between someone who's a medium-high and a high-medium would be super, super ideal, in my opinion. Get him on that shot cancel. We'll take that. Thank you. Nice little interception right there. We'll take that. We'll take that too. Thank you. All right, guys, so final verdict on this icon moments, Michael Ballack. So let's talk about how he performed in game, right? So with a card like this on the Shadow Chemistry style, like I said, and like I kept saying during this review, I do mostly see him being used in that left center defensive mid position. Now, you can obviously have him for fun in the center mid position, but you do have to work with the agility and balance that the card does have with the high and average body type. Now, obviously, with a card like this, you could totally give him an engine chemistry style to make him a little bit more balanced in every single area of the card, but it just depends on how you want to use him, right? Because an engine would make the most sense if you want to use him for fun in that center mid position that has a solid defensive presence. But obviously, I mostly see this card being used in that left center defensive position, playing in the 3-5-2, 4-4-2 next to somebody else who is a high or medium-high worker player to have that nice little balance in your team. Now, with a card like this, you do notice that he kind of plays hand in hand with his defensive awareness as well as his high-medium work rates. He's not going to be always positioned the best in that CDM position. But like I said, that's why you have to have the balance of the other player being really good like that, because just because it's not always the best doesn't mean he's not going to be very good in that CDM position. He'll be very good. It's just the positional awareness sometimes will be a little bit off. So that's why you kind of have to compensate with the balance between both of the players, right? Because with a card like this on high medium work rates, even on stay back while attacking cover center, you're going to play more to his characteristics of potentially pushing forward because of the work rate that he has, right? So it's just one of those things that you have to consider when using someone like Michael Ballack in your team. So for sentimental value FC, he definitely can play really well in this meta. It's not a player that's going to be a huge nuisance in your team. It's not a card that I would personally do for the top tier meta, but he was definitely very fun to use for what he was, right? So if you guys want to get him for sentimental value, I just recommend using him as a CDM because he'll play that position solid. Just make sure that you have a good balance next to him. You can do this really cool concept where you work with Michael Ballack and Conte in the team, right? So a nice little Chelsea past and present links right there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, my dudes. Love you guys.